Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming to the official launch of the Svoboda satellite package. I have always believed that important resources such as satellite capacities should be used to broadcast information, not disinformation. First, we had to fight against the spread of disinformation and more specifically against propaganda which is used by the Kremlin as a weapon to justify its war against Ukraine. Just after Russia started its full-scale war in Ukraine, the DRO Committee and Reporters Without Borders drew the attention to serious gaps in the action of the EU to fight Russian propaganda. European satellite companies were broadcasting propaganda and misinformation, which was prohibited in the European Union in third countries, including in Russia, in the occupied territories of Ukraine, as well as in the Middle East and Latin America. This was against the sanctions adopted in the European Union. André Lange from the DRO Committee shared his concerns with many members of the Parliament, but unfortunately they went unanswered until he reached my office. We sent several letters to raise awareness of the problem to both the European Commission and the responsible national authorities, as well as to the satellite owners. Many members of the Parliament co-signed these letters. This led to a stronger enforcement of the sanctions, a larger number of propaganda outlets on the list of sanctions, and more responsibility on the side of satellite owners. In other words, it led to a more decisive action against Russian propaganda. European satellite companies are no longer allowed to broadcast Russian propaganda worldwide. At the same time, we worked on the European Media Freedom Act, which strengthens the cooperation between national authorities to fight foreign propaganda in the European Union. This means that the EU will be more efficient and faster to remove channels that disseminate war propaganda and are a threat to our security. Disinformation knows no border, so we need to coordinate our action across borders to make sure that there are no loopholes. The Svoboda satellite project was a logical continuation of ending the spread of war propaganda and disinformation to try to convey independent information to Russian-speaking people. Now, thanks to Reporters Without Borders and the DRO Committee, we have initiated the Svoboda satellite project aimed at Russia. Through the satellite, access will be provided in Russia to a wide range of independent Russian language journalism and international news. I want to thank everyone who have made it possible to stop the spread of disinformation and to launch the Svoboda satellite package. I would like to cordially thank André Lange from the DRO Committee, as well as Christophe Deloire and Jim Filippov from Reporters Without Borders. I would also like to thank Stina Vaga from my office, who efficiently coordinated the activities. We have stopped lies. We have started the truth. We have launched Svoboda. Thank you, everyone.